There are many service providers out there, but we're sure you want a good one with professional touch. We have it.
So keyword research part 3. In this one, we're going to be looking at backlinks. We just looked at what to do to find all that great content. This one, we're going to use your competitors' websites to find backlinks that you can approach the website and say, hey, can you put my website on your website? A link back to my... So, keyword research part 3. In this one, we're going to show you all about backlinks and how to find good opportunities to get links from other websites to yours. From your competitors' websites, no less. Keep watching.
Now, backlink is a link on another website back to your website. Don't just get backlinks from other websites to your homepage. You want to get rich backlinks that go into the deep inner pages of your website, because this says to Google, hey, this content is really good because it's worth linking to. We're not just linking to a generic website, we're linking to this specific page, especially if the article on the linking website, in other words the website that has the link on it, is very relevant to the information that you have on your website. So let's say, for instance, in the corporate entertainment example, there is an accountant that's talking about information about is corporate entertainment tax deductible, and they do a very short blog post, but they say, hey, this entertainment agency over here gets it, have a read of their blog post. It gives a really good link from their website to yours in and around, which boosts the relevance of your page around that topic. Especially if you had 20 or 30 accountants linking to it, the authority that your article would get at that point is massive, because it's saying to Google, this person has written this thing, and these accountants, who are all highly qualified, etc., etc., rate this particular blog post as, you know, relevant to these keywords. So it's quite good to get links from websites. Not all links are equal. Some websites, if they've just started out, are not going to be particularly powerful, but other websites that have been going for ages and ages and ages can get a link to a particular piece of content and give it a really good boost. So you have to sort of judge whether or not it's worth approaching these websites owners to try and get a backlink from them to your website. And in the Content for Profit course, we give you some strategies to go after people that make it more successful than just sending an email and them not knowing who you are and ignoring it. But this is a tool that you can use once you've logged into Moz to find your competitors' backlinks. Everybody likes this strategy. So this is a simple way of finding backlinking opportunities. So in this particular instance, we've looked up an entertainment agency, the Morris Agency, and we've found that it has a domain authority of 24, which not great, it's not bad, but you can see it goes all the way around to 100. So they're about 25% of the way to 100. 100 would be someone like Wikipedia. So, you know, a good website could reach, you know, a good local website could reach 50 to 70 with the right content and the right SEO strategies. But what we've discovered is that there are 178 external linking domains which are linking back to the content on that website. So they've got 2,300 backlinks for around about 133 ranking keywords. So the number of keywords for this side ranks for within the top 50 positions in the Google US. Well, you know, it'd be roughly similar to Google UK, but linking domains 178. Now that's quite interesting, and you can see what pages that they're linking to. A lot of these links are linking to images. So a lot of these backlinks might actually be people hot linking to the image. which means it uses your bandwidth and doesn't actually give you anything other than maybe a pat on the back from Google. And you can see that the anchor text that they're using, which is the text that's in and around the link, so the link would be www.themorrisagency.co.uk on the other website that then links to them, or has no anchor text, in other words is probably just an image. So this site is getting lots of people linking to the images, and then you can see the anchor text in and around the backlinks. So you know, this one, wedding band hire UK bands to book UK, and you can have a look at all of their different linking text. So the text that's on the other one, on the other website, that links back to you. So obviously it's natural to use the company name, but actually you want them to use, you know, book corporate entertainment via your business name, and then the link to the corporate entertainment page on your website. That anchor text, it's called anchor text, what that is really determines how powerful that backlink is. So if you just had a generic click here, that's not going to be as powerful as for corporate entertainment ideas, for the ultimate guide to corporate entertainment ideas from insert name here, click here. If you use that as the text, that would be much more powerful. So that's always important to try and think about that when you're trying to get a backlink from another website. So obviously I don't have a paid version of this, but this is showing the various links that are coming in and what the anchor text is wrapped around those links. Top followed links to this site. So these are the links that are coming in from other pages to that website, and you know, they're active on this forum. So let's have a look at this. Right, so this is a forum, and they've probably got it in their footer. It's probably part of their signature on this forum. Can be difficult to find signatures, but you know that the anchor text is wedding bands Essex. So wedding, there we go. Oh, okay, so this is really not very good SEO. One post, Festiva, fanfare, brass parts only. Concert bands are also very popular amongst all age groups, mostly young boys and girls. This is clearly only done for SEO. At Wedding Bands Essex, you are provided with the best quality bands to suit your needs. Yeah, this is paid for bad SEO. It's likely going to come back and bite them in the arse over time, but it shows you that's a good example. That's a bad example of good practice. So don't just go to a forum and stick a spammy post in and do it like this, because in all likelihood it'll either be deleted or got rid of. Now this was done over 4 years ago. Hopefully they've stopped doing this, but you can see here that this anchor text, i.e. the text that they're using for the link, that means that they were trying to get ranked for Wedding Bands Essex. And if we now go to their website, you can see that wedding-band-hire/Essex, and they've created a page that's got a load of information on it. And I bet if we also put one in for maybe Kent, that will produce a page. Unless they have only, no, that's produced a page. And if you notice, it's identical page. Okay, it's identical page. If we go back to the Essex page and we go to there's the Essex page, there's the Kent page. We scroll to the bottom, there's the Essex page, there's the Kent page. Okay, they've possibly changed a few of the bands, but not enough. So actually, from a Google point of view, this is really bad, dodgy, old SEO, just creating loads and loads and loads of different pages and only changing a few of the keywords. That doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. So don't do this. Just don't do this. This is going to end in tears for people. But this gives you a good idea of what they've done, and whilst that activity isn't to be encouraged, it does give you some ideas for where they are getting their backlinks from. And you could perhaps go and have a conversation with the business owner and see if you can get a link back. Now, this is a tool. This is some kind of tool, Keyword Hungry, keyword device to find new key phrases and suggestions. So this one is the related keyword is mariachi singer, and top related keywords, mariachi dancers, Mexico, mariachi band. I don't think there's many people searching for mariachi, but they're just pulling in images from the Morris agent. No, that one there was the Morris agency, and they're just gone to various websites and scraped those websites for content, which is how he's getting a backlink. Now, that's not necessarily a bad idea, but he's using up his bandwidth to allow this band to these people to run their business. So there we go. They've credited it. There we are. Credit source there, Morris Agency. I can download it if I want. There's no control over that. But this is obviously set up to generate income in a passive way from people clicking on those ads that support the website. And they might have some paid backlinks in there. That's another way of making it's a hard way of making some money. But you can organize this by the spam score. So you don't want to link your website to someone who is doing spammy SEO. So you can see here, these spam scores, they're quite high that are linking to this website. And as I said, I thought that they'd been involved in some dodgy SEO. It's no good just doing that anymore. Just going out and getting terrible backlinks on awful sites. 14 linking domains here in marriage. So we're looking here at more and more of this, expat.New Zealand, .Netherlands, linking back to the Morris Agency. Well, is that relevant? Okay, it's to do with weddings, but I keep zooming in. So I'm guessing that they're not linking with the Morris Agency, they're linking with additional text, getting married in the Netherlands perhaps, which, the anchor text is music. Okay, so that's hugely generic. That's not likely to result in much of a result for them. And domain authority is a good one. You can see here that this one, search.bt.com, huge domain authority, spam score is 5%, so that's a good one to get linked on. So local bands, so you can get a link on this here. I have no idea how to get your website linked to from this, but it looks very similar to Google. I doubt it might be Google search results, or it might be just, I couldn't see that there would be anything in BT. Enhanced by Google, there we go. So they probably have a bt.com. Yeah, there we go. bt.com search results. How you get on that, I don't know, but that would be worth having a dig into and see if you could. BT are hugely respected, not likely to be spammy. It allows you to get linked back from them. So that's all about backlinks. I'm hoping that that information is relevant and good and focused and allows you to now go out and do some keyword research of your own. Thanks very much for watching, and if you've got any questions, please do ask. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. I'm back. One thing that is really, really, really important, which I haven't covered, and I've left it to last because it is extremely important, and it's perhaps the single most important you can do while engaged in content marketing. Okay, what gets measured gets improved. We know this. This is a saying that if you've been around me for 5 minutes, you may have heard me quoting. The point to it is that how do you know what you're doing is having a result if you're not measuring it? And nothing more underlines this than SEO and search engine optimization. There's no point in you producing all this great content and doing all this keyword research if you're just not going to rank. And how will you know? Well, that's why it's just the single most important thing you can do is to start tracking your keywords. Okay, you're going to need a tool to do this, and the free tools don't really cut the mustard. There are some free tools out there, and these free keyword tools are useful, but they're not going to track your changes over time. So if we look at the two that I sort of recommend to people if they don't have a keyword tracking set up, SEO Centro do one, so you can put in your keyword here, which would be corporate entertainment. Location, you want United Kingdom. You might put in a domain, and you might put in Morris Agency. So let's say we were going to do it for that. You don't have to put in a competitor, but I would always try and check against a competitor, because if you've got a problem, you want to see if it's affecting the industry as a whole or whether or not it's just you. Tracking 2 or 3 competitors is useful. But when you send this in, it's going to then look at the search results for corporate entertainment, give you some related keywords and show you where you're ranked. And it looks at the top 50. So for corporate entertainment, it's not ranking. Okay, and they have a quick look at the Yahoo results, and it's not ranking there as well. But the point to it is that's it, it's done, and you have to do that for every single keyword, and then you have to keep a track of it in maybe a spreadsheet. So it's not exactly automated, and it's not exactly user friendly. I spelt that wrong. So let's have a look. Corporate entertainment, it scans through it, and no, you're not found. So it also then gets more complicated if you want more than one competitor, because you can't, because you have to do the search over and over again, and it's just time intensive ball ache, frankly. And the same with this one. You can put a URL in there, a domain, or you can just enter a where's the google.com? See, look, there's no google.co.uk, or I can't see one. Oh, there it is. You want to put your keywords in there, and then check position, and it will scoot away. Oh, we've got to put in the domain, of course. and then check position, and it will go away and it will look. Please wait for at least 20 seconds again before trying. So the first time it didn't work, so I've now got to wait 20 seconds. Can you imagine trying to do that for 100 keywords? So what's the answer? Well, unfortunately, it's a paid for service. It's so server intensive. It requires the server running these queries over and over and over again, hitting Google to see where the website's ranking, and then filtering it and producing the reports. That just requires a lot of server power. Plus, you need several servers to be able to not hit Google continuously from the same IP address and get yourself banned. Google has opened themselves up a bit more and has allowed this sort of thing, but they then have to pay for that. And Google's saying, right, if you want to pay for it, if you want to do that, you've got to come in and do it in a specific way, and you've got to pay for it. So you've got to pay Google for all of the searches and the results, and you've got to run these servers. It just gets expensive, and nobody is going to make any money out of just offering people keyword research tools for free. You know, it's one of those things that if somebody did it, everybody would leap on it, and it would become unreliable because so many people would hit those servers. They would then have to scale it, and they're just hemorrhaging money. So it's not going to happen for free in any. And if you know of one, let me know, because I would be on it like a shot. It's one of those things. So you have to use a paid for tool. Now there are several paid for tools. I would say use something like Moz or Ahrefs. That's A for Alpha, H for Hotel, R for Romeo, E for Echo, F for Foxtrot, S for Sierra.com, ahrefs.com, or SEMrush, Search Engine Marketing Rush, S for Sierra, E for Echo, M for Mother, Rush.com. These are paid for tools, but they're expensive. They're, $97 and up a month. Some of them are cheaper than that, but they're all that. It's quite a lot of money to just track where you are ranking, especially when you're on a tight budget for a small business. However, there is a solution, and I'm going to offer this to the first 5 people who take me up on this offer, and we are going to be tracking keywords for 5 businesses. We will track up to 50 keywords and 3 competitors. That's 50 keywords and 3 competitors. If you want me to track 50 keywords for 3 competitors, and your website as well, and send you a report every month, I will charge you £15. I've been told by a couple of people that is a no-brainer amount. I'm being guided by what they say, and the only reason I'm doing it is because I need some testimonials from people who are getting the reports saying, oh my god, this is giving me all of the information I needed and was missing. I was ranking here, I did the stuff that Stuart told me to, and we started to go up in the rankings. If I can give you the tools to measure that, it helps me. But I'm going to do it at cost, frankly. So it's £15 for the first 5 people who inbox me with a message and give me the keywords that they want. You don't have to give me all 50, but just give me some of the keywords that you want, and 3 competitor websites. Stick them in my inbox on Facebook on the Messenger, and the first 5 I will open it up at £15. I'll send you a payment link, and it will be £15 subscription per month, recurring. So don't forget to check out our last video on keyword research. This one's going to be competitor research. See you there.
So what are you waiting for? Take action now and enjoy your friends' compliments.